You said there that he'd fought during the Iran-Iraq war. He joined one of their most celebrated battalions towards the end of the war, which is exactly where he formed these contacts between the volunteer forces who were fighting there, which evolved into the Basij militia, the paramilitary group that is used to sort of execute security all across the country, and particularly in the last 20 years, keep the people under control. Then he went and studied in a seminary for a long time, and then he's really been a key figure behind the scenes for his father, integrating the IRGC, the Revolutionary Guard, into the structures of the Iranian regime, into the economy, into the political scene, forming the connections between them and the militant clerics. And he is considered to be arguably even more hardline than his father was. So if you thought that Iran's clerics might see this as an opportunity to try and make a nod to the West and appoint somebody a bit more pragmatic, a bit more moderate, then that is certainly not the course that they have taken. And I think in lieu of the interview that Yalda just did with the Qatari Prime Minister, it's interesting if you consider the fact that Moshtaba fought as a teenager in the Iran-Iraq war, where the Arab states, the Gulf countries, were essentially the enemy. They'd allied themselves with Iraq. The Gulf Cooperation Council was formed at the beginning of the 80s to counter the threat of sheer ideological fervor coming from Iran. So for him, the notion of US military bases in these Arab countries is still a source of rancor. So I think that for the Arab countries too, this appointment represents a continuation of this grave threat that is coming from Iran.